Monty's Journey by Paul Geraghty. A little girl riding in the country had a parcel in her basket. In the parcel were Monty and his friends. They were moving to a place called town. They had heard it was jam-packed with bangers and big cheeses with lots of dough. It sounded like just the place for them. Their journey was going smoothly when they hit a bump. Out fell Monty. He tumbled and crashed and bounced and bumped while the bicycle and the parcel sped away. "Wait for me!" he cried. "Wait!" But they didn't. They left him behind. Lost and alone, he sat, reflecting miserably, when a beetle floated by. It gave him a brilliant idea. Of course, he thought, this old carton will float to town with me inside, and he jumped in. He was sailing along happily until two people thought his boat was a piece of old rubbish. Now he was really down in the dumps, and worse still, the bag was jolting and bumping about. Monty wanted to escape. When the jolting and bumping stopped, but the tugging feeling began. It was another creature, a big one, with a rib. Monty burst free, but he didn't like what he saw. And it was so noisy and wet. Monty saw his moment to escape and took it. Only Monty couldn't swim. He flung his arms in all directions until at last he found something to cling to. From somewhere outside he could hear a voice. "The train on platform 2 is calling at all stations to town." What luck, Monty thought. Scrambling out towards the light and dodging the rush, he took a mighty leap. And boarding a train isn't quite as easy as it looked. He thought he would hide and found a safe, secret place with a nice surprise at the bottom. Then the train stopped and he was taken for a walk. This must be town, he thought. When he had seen enough of town, he was hung up in a house. Getting down from his safe place was easy, but getting away wasn't. Fortunately, he spotted an escape route. Unfortunately, it was occupied. Monty closed his eyes and took an enormous leap and landed in a trifle. "Monty!" his friends all screeched. "You're here!" "Sorry to drop in like this," he said, "but I had to get away from the rat race." "How did you find us?" they asked. "Oh, it was a piece of cake," he said, and they all laughed. Then they sang, "For he's a jolly good mouse," and threw a noisy party that kept their enemies awake all night. "I think I'm going to like town," thought Monty.